Hello YouTube peoples. So today we tackle what's causing that. Inside here is the hydraulic pump. No, it's not the pump. Cylinder. Hydraulic cylinder. And I'm pretty sure it's leaking. It's causing that trim piece to become wavy. I don't know if I can fix the waviness, but we can fix the leak. Here we go. This is my 2003 Mercedes Benz SL500 on the R230 chassis. Follow me as we restore this vehicle to its full glory. So other way to confirm we have a leak, while it's very obvious, is we'll check the actual fluid level. So let's move this out of the way. And we can grab this piece here, take it. And if we get in here, oh yeah, so we can see the level is low. You can see those two markings. I don't know if they're coming up too well on the camera. Right here and here, the level's supposed to be between those two. It's not, obviously. So we're gonna put some fluid in it so I can move the top up and down. Because right now it won't go all the way down or all the way up, and then we'll start taking it apart and replace it. Or not replace it, but repair it. All right, let's start putting some fluid in it. So the parts kit I ordered includes the new O-ring, the syringe, and then I ordered the appropriate hydraulic fluid. So we're going to put some fluid in it now to get it between the lines, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so I removed the other screw, hoping that'll let the air bleed out. Okay, just topped it up to right at halfway between. Now we can operate the roof, I hope. We'll seal this back tight as well. Alright, with the top halfway up, halfway down, supported by a mop stick. We've got 5 of these screws here to take off, and some trim clips back here. And if you're wondering what size these are. So, we were right. That's where it's leaking from. So let's get it apart. We gotta remove, try to get on the camera, that pin there. There's another pin. Somewhere. 2 pins need to be removed. And then we'll get it out of there. Do some drilling. If you're wondering, these are torque 30. And there's 1, 2, 3 of them. Okay. So those torque screws are undone. They're connected to the plates, they don't fall out. However, the C-clip and pin there, and there's a, coming from this angle, there was a C-clip and a pin in there. So this should now may need to clip some of these zip ties to give myself more room. So then this comes out. It might be a little tough. And look at that. Is that piece of the old busted O-ring? I think it is. So that's the cause right there, folks. I put it on the hood of my truck for white contrast. Let's get it replaced. Okay, so I gotta cut this piece off here, replace it with that piece there. The inside was the O-ring that was leaking that I just showed you. Came from inside there. So now let's slip the new O-ring over here. They suggest you lube it with some hydraulic fluid. Just muscle it on. And we'll stretch over it. And then when you're done, let it sit for a minute so it retains its original shape. All right, now it's on. Gotta put it all back together. Slide that back in, and now we just gotta put the seat ring, but I can't do it one-handed, so I'll stop filming. All right, put it back together, screw these Torx in, get those E-clips, C-clips, whatever you want to call them in, and then we'll test it. Okay, moment of truth. Well, it closed. Now let's go check the fluid. Okay, so I'm going to add some more fluid to it, top it up so it's halfway between those two marks. Put it back together, take the car out of the garage, put the top up once, down once, up once, down once, and check for leaking, and I'll put the hard cover back on. Or not the hard cover, the roof lining. Okay, it's filled. Let's go test the roof a couple times. Okay. Just ran it up, down, up, down, up, down 3 times total. That's the level. Let's go inside the car. And let's see. No leaking. Sorry about that. No leaking at all. Put the headliner on. Oh, that's the last step. Of course, it started to rain. Well, I gotta have the top open. But, all right, good to go. I'll put the headliner back in and we'll call this one done. Okay, before I put the trunk back together, let's just make sure this works. It does. I'll put the foamy on that, put the trunk back together, and call it a day. Well, that's it. It's all fixed. So, next video. Oh, there's a bunch of lights on the dash here. But one of them stays on when the car's running. The more astute of you have seen it in other videos. But that's what we'll tackle coming up next time.